So here I am drawing myself. It feels kind of weird when you draw yourself, you know? And this particular piece is dedicated to my dad. Um, he's the one that took this picture of me um, with the gun. And the music in the background is the music that my dad would listen to all the time. And when I was this age and a little older, I didn't really care for much for my dad's music, but it's funny that as you grow up, as you know, you start to appreciate the things your parents did and how they raised you. And my dad loved this music, and he danced to his music, and for some reason it grew on me as I got older, and now I love this music, and I love to dress, you know, with my boots and with my hat. Just, you know, it's just part of my culture now. It's part of who I am, and I'm doing this piece. It's for my dad. You know, it's just I'll share with them when I'm done, and hopefully we can get together and talk about the good times. It's always good to maintain a relationship with your parents. There nobody has perfect parents. Every parent has, you know, gone through their difficulties as well, and they do their best to try to raise you, but remember, they're human, and we should never disrespect them or treat them wrong. You love your parents for who they are, mistakes and all. And obviously my dad made his mistakes, but I still love him, and hopefully those mistakes has helped him grow, and it's definitely has helped me realize that he's still my father, and I forgive him for the wrong things that he did, even though sometimes it's hard to face those issues. But I love my dad, and he did his part as best to be a father and to be there for me whenever I needed him, and sometimes it's hard as a child to understand when situations are tough in families, but as you grow older, God comes into your heart, and he shows you how to forgive, and he shows you how to be compassionate with your parents and how to get closer to them, and establish that bond between you and them. So this one's for my dad. It's kind of funny that I have a big old gun right there, and kind of scary, I guess. As a kid, when I was with him, I was scared, but one thing about my dad, that he taught me courage. He taught me to fight. He taught me to stand for what I believe in, and to not give up, and to keep fighting, and to sacrifice as best as you can. And definitely my dad was a very courageous person. He was not afraid. Everything he did, he went after it, and he wasn't afraid to do it. And it's one thing I learned about my dad: how to have the courage to keep going, and at the same time how to be a very hard worker, and to protect the people that you love, and to never forget them. And this is for you, Dad.